Hey knife enthusiasts, how y'all doing today? Just wanted to do a short video on some very cool axes I have, top of the line axes. Two of them are from Granfors Brooks and one of them is from Holtzbrooks, probably two of the most famous manufacturers in the world out of Sweden. They do a hell of a job, proprietary steel. They have their own forges. They make everything soup to nuts at the beginning. Let's get into it. So we have a couple different types of axes over here today. My favorite all around, and a lot of people's favorites, it's called the small forest axe. This thing's about 19-20 inches. The head's probably about, I don't know, a pound or so, like that. One thing Granfors does is a really nice job is they put the person who is working on the blade. Now they do it start to finish. I think they make the blade, I think they hang it, they do everything. And they put their name on there so you can go back and say, hey, you did a great job, or maybe not so good. Anyway, fit and finish on this is typical of Granfors. Is it absolutely perfectly hung? No. Is it ever going to come loose? I doubt it. Comes with a serviceable enough mask. I wish they did a little better job on that, but it's serviceable. And it's brass, unfortunately. One of the reasons I hate brass in my knives, brass pins, you see all that verdigris or whatever it's called that gets on there? They'll eventually eat through the leather. But is what it is. Anyway, this is a beautiful, beautiful little axe. You could actually take down small trees. Great for around the camp. Does an okay job splitting, though it's not a splitter. We'll show you why in a minute. And hell of an axe. If you're going to own one axe and you're not cutting trees all day, this is the one to get. The second one from Grant, actually, let's jump to Holtzbrooks to show you what's the same and then what's different. This is a Holtzbrook axe. It's called the, I think, Kisa, right? K-I-S-A. And it is made to compete with the Granfors Brooks Scandinavia axe. The reason I got this instead was, first of all, I wanted to see Holtzbrooks versus Granfors. The second thing is that the head's a little bit heavier on this. I think there's about 1.5 pounds and this 2 pounds. I don't know who manufactured this mask. I actually got this off of a guy, Blade and Bows. I don't know if he's still doing videos on YouTube. If it is, shout out to him. Check him out. Great videos. Beautiful mask on that. Somebody knows who that is, please let me know in the comments. I'd appreciate it. Anyway, the reason I'm showing you these two at the same time first, even though different manufacturers, is because they're for similar jobs. See the difference in length? This can cut more medium-sized trees down. It's more of a, chopping thing. And this is more for small trees, limbs, dead standing wood, things like that. Now, the way that you know that it's really for chopping, right, and not for splitting, is, can you see the profile on those? See how thin they are? That comes down. Now this one's a little bit more convex than this one, the Granfors. I don't know if you can see them straight. And they also went with a different profile. This one's a rounded profile, and this one is a squared off profile. The small one actually has more, no, actually right about the same cutting edge there, probably about 3 3/4. Anyway, they both do a great job, both for chopping. The last one we have over here is the Granfors Brooks splitting hatchet, I think they call it. See how it's a small handle? It's right around the same size as the small forest axe. You could use it one hand, you could use it two-handed, but this is a little beastie. Now they make a large splitting axe and a larger one, and then they make a maul, which I didn't bring out today. It's a different animal, but look at the difference of the width on this thing. See that profile? How it just wings out? That's a wedge. It's made to split the wood. And this thing is shaving sharp, even though the splitters don't usually need to be. Now, it is kind of small for a splitter, so you're not splitting huge things. They also, since it's a splitter, you see what they did here? Did you see that before, by the way? I don't know if I was too far back. Look at that. They put this metal collar on here so you don't smash up your axe. We've all done it, axes, sledgehammers. It's a really, really nice touch they do over here. Now, let's get these things out of the way. Chop a little wood, see how they go. Oh, forgot to tell you, the Granfors comes with this cool little axe book. They all come tied to it with a piece of hemp, and it shows you all about the forges, a little history there, how to take care of it, and I think they're both warranted for life. So, again, this is more of a chopping type axe. So, again, I'm sitting down, it's a weird angle, but you can see how this thing just bites into the wood. See that? That's what this is for. You got the little Granfors, again, on small things, a little bit easier to swing. Look at that bite. Now the Kisa needs a little bit of a touch up, so don't read into it that this one's biting more, but that's what this is for. You see how quickly that's going through. Does a heck of a job. The other one, it is really sharp. So it's funny, a lot of these splitting axes are not. It will do it. But what it's really for, and again, I got my knotty piece of wood over here. I don't expect to go through, but just to give you an idea of how it bites. Hear that thwack, that solid sound it makes? This thing is just to split the thing apart. See how that goes in? Again, this is twisty, hard oak, and I'm sitting. But it gives you an idea of the power this thing has. This thing's a couple of pounds. So decide what you want it for. I have a lot of people asking me, I want to buy this axe. It's pretty. What should I do with it? I said, what are you going to do with it? And it's really very purpose-driven. Do you need a long handle? Do you need a short handle? Do you need a splitter? Do you need something with a thinner profile? Do you need the pole on the back to hit something? That's something else. A lot of these are differentially heat treated so that the back is softer than the front. If not, you'll crack it, you'll mess it up. That's why you see a lot of these hardware shop axes that you get secondhand, and they're all kind of misshapen and the eye's messed up. I don't think there's a hardened pole. I think Grand Force Books, for instance, only does it on their large splitter, their mole. I don't even think their chopping axes have that. So be careful, look at the manufacturer's suggestions, see what it's for, use it for the purpose it's for, and you'll do a heck of a job. Again, in a pinch, this will chop. In a pinch, this will split. But get the right tool for the job and you'll have a much easier time. Find tools like this and others on knifeenthusiast.com. Thanks for watching.